Welcome back, my darlings, my beautiful collective. So for today's Oracle Tarot combo, we're going to be using the Soul Truth Oracle deck. We're asking our angels, ancestors, guides, beings of light, ascended masters for our highest good and purpose. May we receive good and clear guided messages. May the messages that we receive enable us to reach our highest timeline, highest path forward, highest version of self. Of course, as always, we hope these messages find you well. And I want to take a moment to briefly remind you that tarot services are available via the link in my bio. Should you feel the need to check in on the energies that you find in a collective read, such as one of these, or if you'd simply like to go ahead and check in on the energy that is very specific to your own unique set of circumstances, you have but to check the link in my bio. It will take you to my tarot services menu on my Linktree, and you can explore those options and see which one best fits. And then when you select it, we will explore your energy together. That being said, let's return our attention and focus back over to the Oracle, where we were waiting for, or rather, about to read Spirit's daily messages for us. So the first one is, what is the most limiting belief keeping me from what I want right now? Very interesting. I feel this on a personal level. I feel like there is something greater that I'm being called to do. Hopefully, we will find out what that is. I'm looking forward to tapping in deeper into my guides and what they have in store. What story are you telling yourself when you think about your dreams? What is the first limiting thought that comes to your mind? If you're not living the life that you desire, it's because part of you doesn't believe that it's possible. Today's soul action, it's time to upgrade. Look your belief in the eye. Where did it come from? What new belief are you ready to adopt in its place? How will this change your results? Remember, your belief is the root of your result. Own it, heal it, upgrade it. What if it isn't true? This one says, the thing that you're telling yourself right now, the concrete reasons why you think you don't belong, you can't do it, you won't get there, you're not enough, or it's not for you. What if it wasn't true? Today's soul action, it's time for soul chat. Close your eyes, put your hands on your heart, and ask the wise one within you. What if it isn't true? What else might be possible? Journal your answer. What lie do I need to let go of to reach my soul's truth? What can I burn? Burn it all. The ugly lies, the pain, the shame, the criticism, the images that run through your head, the reminders of what you did wrong, and the proof that you aren't enough. Burn, baby, burn. Your soul is calling. It's time for rebirth. You're like the phoenix rising from the ashes, no longer attached to the past. You are free. Your wings are ready. Use them. Today's soul action, make the choice that you will no longer let your past define you. Pick up your pen. What will your next chapter look like? I love it. What excuses am I making right now? This one says, no more waiting. There will never be a good enough time. This time, believe that the time is now. Today's soul action. If it's important enough for you, you will find a way. Today, make a decision and don't even do it even if you feel like you're not ready. Listen to your heart. You will be led. Do I believe I'm worthy? This one says, you are worthy. You are deserving. You are loved. Start seeing the divine beauty within you and go out and claim the life you've dreamt up. Your crown has been bought and paid for. Put it on your head and wear it. Today's soul action. For a big goal or dream you have, ask yourself, do I feel worthy of this? Today's mantra, I am worthy of it all. Am I letting fear stop me? Today's message has been on point, man. Some trade their dreams for comfort, yet comfort is the enemy of progress. Success requires showing up every single day, even when you don't feel like it, and even when it feels uncomfortable. It takes guts and an endless vision to stay consistent to your dream. Today's soul action, journal where you can be more consistent in your life in alignment with your soulful goals, then show up. So, a lot of very good, clear, and challenging messages from the Oracle today. Let's remember to put those into practice so we can level up, boss up, and be that badass bee that we all know that you can be, right? Okay, so let's start our tarot journey now. We're doing that with the Light Seers Tarot deck. We're asking our angels, ancestors, guides, beings of light, ascended masters, for our highest good and purpose, may we receive good and clear guided messages. May the messages we receive enable us to reach our highest timeline, highest path forward, and highest version of self. Pardon me while I do a bit of reaching, trying to remember to label the decks because I remember I didn't do that. So, a little nod to the editing process here. All right, and let's grab a few more so we can see where this message from Spirit is taking us today. Interesting, always. Okay, let's start there. I feel like I'm being called to, where is it? I saw a card that I feel like this is where we needed to start. This, interesting. Okay. All right, sorry. The Emperor, Divine Masculine Energy. So we're starting there. I feel like this is a tale of a Divine Masculine, Four of Cups, who is steady, got his mind and his heart focused on love, but I feel like it right now, with the cup that's there, I feel like there is a union. But I feel like the masculine is definitely not satisfied with that union. Their attention is elsewhere. There are a couple of empty bowls here indicating that, I don't know if it's a past relationship that this masculine has their mind on or what. But in either case, there is this cup of love that I feel someone already is handing them, and I feel like they're just not interested. Ace of Cups. I feel like there is going to be this brand new start when it comes to love. Ace of Pentacles. A brand new opportunity is coming. And the High Priestess. I feel like this is divinely led. But also, there's a bit of mystery here. There is a bit of a spiritual connection. But I feel like the masculine is still shrouded in a bit of mystery here. That there definitely needs to be some clarity. But I think the clarity's got to come from within. We are getting the Strength card. So this is definitely something that requires inner strength. I feel like there's a bit of planning here with the Seven of Swords. This gives the energy of, being very calculated when they're coming in. I feel like this has taken a very long time for the energies to align the way that they should. And Queen of Swords, I feel like this Divine Masculine, I say he, please keep in mind that's not gender but energy, right? I feel that the Divine Masculine is expecting some resistance from the Divine Feminine. Four of Pentacles. There is this energy of holding back. In a way, I feel like this is mirrored energy. Part of this is the Divine Masculine holding back because he's held back his feelings all this time. I feel like part of this on the Queen of Swords energy is the fact that she's going to be holding back because can she really trust this masculine? After all this time, look at what he's done. Regardless, with the Chariot, I feel like there is forward movement towards this. Okay? And then I also have Queen of Cups energy. Now, I feel like the movement, I feel like there's some dual messages here. I feel like for some, the Chariot is moving past this Queen of Cups energy. So I feel like there might be this feminine energy that's involved in this connection that shouldn't be. And I feel like that is what the Emperor is leaving behind. Because the way that these cards are spread out, I see this Queen of Cups energy sitting on the sidelines, and I see the Divine Masculine just taking off right past her. But also, I feel like it's a nod too that he's rushing towards the one that he loves. And as much as he's leaving her behind, there is another that has this cup of love, or that has his love, his heart, and I feel like he's rushing towards her. Nine of Wands is telling us that we need to be in this persistence energy. And Ace of Wands, another ace. There is a passionate new beginning here. Five of Swords, I feel like there has been a lot of conflict. And in this card, the masculine is really like hand on his head, like it's taken a lot of thought here. The wheel tells me that divine timing is at play. And that because it has probably taken so long, I feel like the feminine has learned to detach, has walked away from the connection. But I feel like in doing so, she hasn't really left the connection. She just knew that the energy that they were in was no longer serving. And so she is walking towards the sun, towards her Two of Cups. I feel like that was the correct move for the Divine Feminine. That she really needed to learn to detach in order to bring this relationship in. The Moon card. This talks about fears, doubts, worries, love, possibly. I feel like what's going on here, because this comes right underneath the Queen of Swords, I feel like there's this doubt, there's this worry with the Divine Feminine. Did I make the right move? Five of Cups. There is this energy of disappointment and or regret. And I feel like it's like regretting one's actions, one's choices. But I feel like that's mirrored on both sides, masculine and feminine. Page of Wands. Understand that comes right underneath the Chariot. What they both desire is coming in. King of Swords. I feel like this Divine Masculine definitely has to make a decision. And it's about which feminine is he going to choose. I feel like he's also, with that sword, going to cut off the Queen of Cups, the one that really wasn't quite fulfilling his desires. In thinking about this, though, the Eight of Swords, I feel like there is this hesitancy. I feel like this Divine Masculine is very much in his head, but the Six of Swords, I feel like he will separate from that Queen of Cups energy. In fact, I see him running with the Knight of Swords, but running in the direction of the Chariot, like where he really wants to go. I feel like this is going to be really gaining some speed here. The Fool card tells me that the masculine and the feminine are both in this energy of wanting something new, being willing to take a leap of faith at the moment. And I feel like with the Three of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, that they are, I'm sorry, not at the bottom of the deck, as the last card that's coming out, I feel like they are going to choose to work together. And what is this choice to work together going to do? It's going to lead to their union. Four of Wands energy. This has been a bit of a longer read. Thank you for bearing with me. But, of course, there was a lot to say in this reading. So, I do hope that this reading does find you well. Peace, love, and light to you. And we'll see you next time.